Blender e-learning platform. Today we are discussing some challenging questions about motion, especially about acceleration and free fall acceleration. Kindly go and check part 1 and part 2. If you would like to find all documents, you can join Physics Blender Telegram channel. Question 8, we have a heavy metal ball falls vertically. What does it mean if the object falls vertically or dropped? And what's the difference between falls, dropped, and thrown? If the object falls freely or dropped, it means its initial velocity is equal to 0. But if the object is thrown, it means the object is projected horizontally or may be thrown upwards at a certain speed. So here V initial is equal to a certain value. Okay, so if the object falls freely, its initial velocity V naught or initial velocity will be equal to 0. But if the object is thrown, it means initial velocity, it has a certain value. Back to our question, we have here 4 equally spaced, and later on I will tell you why it should be equally spaced so we can answer this question. The time taken to fall from one level to next, here the times are measured. Where is the speed of the ball greatest and the time is shortest? Since the ball is falling freely, so its initial velocity is 0, it will be released, it will fall due to its weight. It will be falling according to the gravity. The gravity can make it move downwards, so its velocity here is increasing. So V increasing. So the velocity will be greatest between level L and M. Okay? What happens here? The velocity is increasing but at a constant rate, and the acceleration is constant. So acceleration due to gravity, here G is constant, which means the velocity is changing at a constant rate. According to the equation, velocity equals distance divided by time, or change in velocity is equal to change in displacement divided by time. Distance here is constant. How do you know distance is constant? The 4 levels are equally spaced. Since the 4 levels are equally spaced, it means distance is constant. Can you find the relationship between change in velocity and the time in this case? Yes. If the velocity is greatest, it means time is shortest. That's why the correct answer is D. This question is challenging and important. Question 20. We have a small steel ball is dropped. Dropped means falls freely. It means its initial velocity is 0. It will fall due to gravity acceleration. Ignoring air resistance, which statement describes its motion? Okay, it falls with constant acceleration. Yes, but I will discuss the other options. It falls with constant speed. No, it will fall under the effect of gravity. Its velocity will increase gradually at a constant rate. which means constant acceleration. So this one is incorrect. It falls with decreasing speed. No, its velocity, it was 0 and it's increasing. It falls with increasing acceleration. No, the velocity increases, but the acceleration is constant. Question 22. Which person is experiencing an acceleration? A driver of a car that is braking to stop at traffic lights. First of all, if you are a passenger, if you are a driver, since the car is moving, so you have the same speed as the car. Here, a driver is braking to stop the car. It means the speed is decreasing. The speed is decreasing, which means the speed is changing. Changing speed means acceleration. And here, acceleration in general. Maybe you will say it's deceleration. Okay, deceleration, it's a type of acceleration. B, a passenger in a train that is stationary. Stationary means not moving at all. So no change in speed, no speed at all, so no acceleration. So this one will be excluded. A shopper in a large store ascending an escalator, moving stairs at a uniform rate. Here, the shopper is traveling equal distances on the stairs at a uniform rate, which means constant speed means 0 acceleration. So also this will be excluded. A skydiver falling at constant speed towards Earth. Here also constant speed means 0 acceleration will be excluded. So the correct answer is A. We have a driver of a car is braking to stop at traffic lights, means changing speed, so person is experiencing an acceleration. Is it clear? Question 23 is also challenging. We have a heavy object is released and falls freely. It means its initial velocity is equal to 0. Air resistance can be ignored. So here air resistance has no effect. Which statement about the acceleration of the object due to gravity is correct? Number 1, or the first option, the acceleration depends on mass of object. No, it doesn't depend on mass. It doesn't depend on volume. Acceleration is constant. Yes. Acceleration is initially 0 and increases as the object falls. This is a common mistake. Some students, they thought or they got confused between acceleration and velocity. No, velocity is initially 0 and increases as the object falls, not acceleration. Acceleration is constant here. Velocity is changing at a constant rate. The correct answer here is C. An evacuated tube. We have here question 31. And we have another ball, same size but twice the mass. We have here heavier ball. Which diagram showing the motion of the heavier ball? This is the motion of the first ball, and we would like to compare what will happen to the heavier ball. Since air resistance is ignored, so here the volume and the mass, they are not affecting the motion or the acceleration of free fall of the object. You compare which pattern here or series of photographs is taken. we will choose the motion, the diagram showing the same motion as the first pole, which is B.